some people have been asking what other projects are going to run while The Witcher's running because they're not interested in it. Which, you know, fair play to them. I don't understand it at all, but I respect it. And the projects will be the projects that are currently running on the channel. And then maybe something new as my TV makes a massive noise just then. But for the most, it's going to be a lot of Witcher 3, unfortunately. Ooh, what is that? Oh, there's two of them. Oh, and they hurt. We got fire. We got salmon. No, we haven't got fire, but we got this. Where is he? So the problem with this guy is, you just saw it then. He will iframe through my shit like it's note. A lot of armor on this enemy. The good news is, they're not that difficult to kill. And I do have some good effects on this sword. But, I cannot mess with them. I can mess with the level 0 ones because they're crappy. These little fog guys. Out of the way, dude. This guy, we want him. We need to be careful because his mate hurts. Another good technique for this enemy, oh my goodness, is to not do that and block with your face. I'm going to use Quen, just in case he decides to hit me again, like that. Interesting, he didn't do the second hit. They do 2 hits. And the problem with it is, it's a stepping hit, so it can do much more range than you think it would be able to do. Do it. Come on, moron. Freeze. If I had the grenades on that set them to fire, it'd be a much easier fight, because they can't do anything when they're on fire. If your Igni's high enough level, you can probably use Igni to set them on fire as well, but my Igni generally doesn't do shit, because it's not very good at the moment. But this place is full of fog, so we might have to take on more of those enhanced foglets. So let's put the Ogroid oil on. I think they're Ogroids anyway. Should probably check the bestiary. No, they're not the necrophages. I don't know why I get that wrong. And of course my necrophage is not upgraded at all, which is really depressing. 2 of my most useful abilities are not the highest they could be. It's kind of sad. Like, we kill tons of humans, and I have a really piss poor hanged man's thing, and we kill a lot of these. There's loads of them. Oi. I want you, Marsh.
What now, you pussy son of hell?
Oh, there he went. Phosphorus. I don't know if they drop anything good, I just wanted to kill another one. I managed to get greater red mutagens into all my available character slots, so if you look over here, I've got 3 plus 40% on my attacks, so my DPS is about as high as I can make it at the moment. I've got a good sword, I've got decent runes, I'm really confident in our ability to kill. However, our armour is light, which makes it the least defensive.
Stopped at the hut. I'll look inside.
So we can die just as quick as we kill, but I think that's what makes it more interesting. Even though there's a lot of people that keep on telling me to use Quen, even though I said on the very first video I was not going to be using Quen.
Damn.
Quen whoring is too good.
Not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew a fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Is it Viscota?
Go away.
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face.
Will you let me in?
No.
Now, this is not a swamp. This can't be the place.
How many of you are in there?
What do you need to know? You're taking a bloody census. By my mum's beard, get yourselves together, lads. You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us found shelter here. Not too special, that, as dangers litter this isle, but it does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
Got nothing to fear from me.
Said the fox to the gaggling geese. I've lost too many mates already. I won't risk it. I can't.
Say I find your mates. Will you believe I mean no harm?
Aye, but I'm not counting either coming too easy.
How many are there?
3. Ivo, Gaspard, and Ferenc.
This Ivo. Where do I look?
Edget insisted he'd explore the cave to the east. Tried to knock it out his head. Literally. Bugger wouldn't budge.
This seems a little bit contrived.
Where do I find him?
He said it was defeatist, set and wait to be rescued. We had to take action, or at least, he did. Plato spotted a lantern out to sea, so he said he'd climb the highest peak to look out for ships.
Where'd Ferenc go?
West, in search of a ship that's said to be out there.
Ferenc, he's handy. Thought I might fix it up. You see what they...
All right.
I'm content to understand.
Well, it looks like we're doing a kind of a fetch quest. It gives us an opportunity to explore this place, I guess. There is a lot of harpies and sirens, so... See if we can get by without them bothering us, but I doubt it. I keep forgetting that running loses stamina. I don't know why. Ow. You're quite dumb. Ow. I still don't understand why Geralt sometimes does that really quick swipe and other times does that really weird pirouette. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there we go. He's on the ground. Here we go. Spin. I think it might have something to do with the weapon you use. That's the feeling I get. Because if you remember in Witcher 2, there were certain weapons that didn't give you the ability to cover distance between you and the enemies. And I always tried to get weapons that allowed me to do that, because then it would let me hit them from a wider range. And they always felt like they were a bit more enjoyable to use those weapons, whereas the bigger ones wouldn't. So you'd end up trying to do cover distance and you'd end up getting screwed. Is that a water hag?
Come on.
Oh, that was the wrong move. Can I parry these? No, not really. There's the fire. They love fire. Do not throw shit at me, you ugly woman. Is there only one? It's just weird things. Like, Geralt auto-aims on the enemies when you're not locked on, yet there's times when he doesn't, like randomly. So you'll attack in the wrong direction.
Pleased to see you.
Very strange.
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming. You lucky devil, you. You know, I've one regret. That...
Is he dead?
Dead. Damn.
Oh my god. Wow, that is the worst, dude. Who does that? He didn't even get killed by bullshit or harpies or anything. He fell. Then again, fall damage is the last boss in this game. Every time I've died to fall damage has been pretty brutal. This makes me think of the Charnel Lane from Bloodborne a little bit. Interesting. Chests. A lot of pearls. Why would you leave, dude? I understand that you want to do something, but you've got to stay together in them situations. I don't care if you think you're fucking Bear Grylls. It doesn't matter. You've got to stick together. Especially in a world where monsters do exist and they're not human. You really need to, like, get your shit together, dude.
A fetlock in the arse.
A what?
Hey,
A
wake
fetlock?
up.
What is that?
Back to bed, Nibbles.
Wake up.
What's happening? Who are you?
I'm Geralt. Your friends asked me to find you, Ferenc, and Ivo.
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horrors swarmed Ivo, saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc, I heard him. A blood-curdling cry, then the roar of a beast.
You lying?
Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect you along the way.
Shame about the lads, really, but what can you do? Come on.
How did you hear that?
I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy.
Oh, wow.
I know what it means. Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
Set him on fire.
Off we go then.
Simple. A narcoleptic dwarf. Who knew? Yeah, but narcolepsy patients that I've seen on a documentary about narcolepsy, they didn't yawn. It weren't a case of yawning. They weren't tired. They just literally fell asleep. There was no, oh, I'm feeling knackered or anything. It was just, yeah, and then gone. Like, there was no warning. It literally just took over. That's weird too. I wonder what determines which evade Geralt does, because you notice how the first one was this kind of stepping backwardsy thing, and then the next one was just a dashing forward stumble thing.
A wee bit drowsy.
Wake up, Gaspar. This guy's a beast.
Get up.
Oh, Nibbles, you's a naughty kitty, aren't you?
Get up, dickhead.
Come up.
Narcoleptic dwarf, who knew? What is he doing?
Know much about this isle.
Almost nothing.
You know, it ain't on my map.
A common characteristic of enchanted islands.
You think it's enchanted?
It's the one thing I'm sure of.
We're going this way? There we go. Ow. That sucked. Come on, you didn't fucking touch me, you bullshitter. We got him bleeding though, at least. Oh, and the crit. Just how I like it.
Damn it.
You see him take the hit just then? Didn't even blink. Tough as nails. wonder how they do that. How they summon those other foglet ghosts. Because there was a hunt that had one of those that did that. And it turns out it's just the ability of this big one, apparently. Luckily enough, the troll decoction, super overpowered. Gets rid of all our healing duties. Not too bothered about that. Is he... What is he doing again? Is this the right way? This is a very strange path back. Ah, come on, dude. This is the kind of stuff that just will plague video games until we figure out a more graceful way of doing it. There comes another one. Nice dodge. Oh, not that one. That's not the one I wanted. Interesting. That time, I pressed dodge as he was appearing. Geralt got away fine. One of those other times, he just completely snuffed it. Did massive damage. I don't know how you would make the rolls function in the way that this game wants it to, because it's clear that they don't really want it to be about iframes, but at the same time...
Trying to flee the fiend. Stubby legs, too slow.
Okay. Now this guy we need to set on fire. No ifs, ands or buts, so we're going to need the superior dancing star, which is my favourite grenade in the game now. Because it's just too good. Does it want me to fight this thing? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? What level are you? 22. That'd be right. See ya. Have I gone the wrong way? I must
One of the
have.
missing dwarves. Shame he's dead.
We already knew he was dead. I didn't realise I was following the wrong waypoint. I thought we were going towards the place we need to go when we weren't. Then again, considering that this dwarf has narcolepsy, he's pretty damn good. He's only fallen asleep, what, once? Can I just trigger a cutscene by leaving him?
If you're a wee bit drowsy...
No, he's just fallen asleep. Suppose it had to happen. Why would they mention you were narcoleptic unless it was somehow important?
Naughty kitty, aren't you? Alright, I'm up. If you're a wee bit drowsy...
Is it a distance? Interesting. Did he even get up? I'm going to stay with him this time.
Oh.
Get up, you bell end! Places to be, people to see. Come on. What is going on, dude? This is
Stronger than me, I'm so...
This is stupid.
Come on, get up.
Oh, Nibbles, you's a naughty kitty.
I cursed it. Commentator's curse.
Alright, I'm up.
Come on, Gaspard, this is dumb.
What is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
Not really. Brought you your friend.
So, let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard! Stand back! I'm opening the door!
I wish them all be monsters. That'd be hilarious.
Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shite. Raverick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping, and sorry I didn't trust you. Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do now?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
We ate her. She was delicious.
Step aside.
She's cold. Spirits left her. Nothing we can do. Let's wait by the boat.
Come on now, that's not serious, surely. Kind of nervous now. I don't. Wow, it is her. Good God, what did those dwarves do to you? Oh, a dagger's dancing, you see that? Keep it together, girl. Oh, it's really killing it. That it's been affected by the wind. That's the problem. Alright, maybe it was just colliding with something. You're not even gonna check a pulse, dude? Come on, girl. She's special. She can't die. Maybe she's just unconscious. Boom, son. She got a massive head. Like a goddamn pet dispenser. You found her.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Yeah, I used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special. Yours is healed beautifully, though.
Avalok. He prepared some special ointments for me.
I would say it does look a lot less.
Before the curse gripped him.
On a
Where
cheek.
he is now.
You see her? Oh, maybe this is not Kaer
The
Morhen.
curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalok? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
Why exactly is Avalok helping you? Sages have never been fond of humans.
He doesn't do it for me. It's about my power. As if it could ever be about anything else. Avalok tried to teach me how to control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eredin's hands.
Why do we still not know who Eredin is? I mean, we know who he is, but we don't know who he is, if you know what I mean. Well, it's obvious what he wants from her. He wants the
What's
power.
Eredin after?
The
What's he
Elder
want
Blood.
from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers. His homeworld faces annihilation. Eredin's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say?
Told you, didn't I?
Achieve my
Straight up
plans.
Bran
Also,
Bal.
he needs to bring an army.
This is terror, dude.
Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes.
NL.
Abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
How do you ever start traveling with Avalok?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avalok appeared, out of nowhere.
Many
He found a
worlds?
portal and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, oh, perhaps half a year.
What was that world?
A world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads, waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And
Metal
there were
in
no
their
horses.
heads?
Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Siri, stop fooling around.
Come on, Geralt!
We should have stayed there.
Sounds good. I wonder if that's a reference to the Cyberpunk game that I don't know what it's called. It's like that other CD Projekt game they're making, which is a futuristic thing.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
Look at that decoction, man. It's ruining my
You
face.
were looking for us. We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell head first and forward.
Well, let's listen to what she's got to say.
Tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eredin located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eredin had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fog enveloped us, and Avalok began gasping for air.
That's how Eredin cursed Avalok, triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avalok refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ard Skellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalok opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal in time. We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Venom.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avalok's hideout, I landed right in the middle of Crookback Bog.
They tried to eat
I
you.
barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron. You know, he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
I heard.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt. I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound. Unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
Mm-hmm. Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the wild hunt down on them. Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to find you and Yen.
So how'd you even meet a man like Horson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found, and I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage, one with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple guard.
Failed to mention that.
Probably didn't want to worry you. Later, we learned the guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with mages. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone
Was it
who could fix the
Dijkstra?
phylactery.
Horson Jr.
Oh, Horson Jr.
I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
You suspected right. Horson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was, and I knew I had to disappear. At once.
And that's when you landed back in Skellige.
The shore of Hindisfjall. The first pleasant place that came to mind. Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Lofoten, the hunt's attack, my flight. And then, dreams. Just dreams.
The hair looks really good, dude. Some really nice tech.
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown from a stillborn child chased you. Ugh, that was horrible.
That happened.
Had a few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat around a fire, drinking good wine, and all around people danced and laughed.
Like that one a lot better.
Me too. But these dreams, and the others, ended in some tower. No matter what I dream, in the end, I would enter a tower.
Recognize it?
It's the Dark Towers from Stephen King's
Not sure.
books.
I don't think so. But there
She's
was
a gunslinger.
something familiar about it. And something terrifying. The tower was stark and dead. But at the same time, I felt I had to enter it.
Did you?
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last time, instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days?
Fuck the
Speaking of
dwarves,
which,
Red.
they're probably
Am I
getting
right?
antsy. We should go. Got a boat on the beach. Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen. On horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eridan to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides, I hate portals. Damn.
They took your boat. I know, they just fucked off, didn't they?
Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
Uh-oh.
Get us out of here.
They'll know where we've gone. They'll know how to find me.
They already do. Siri, take us home.
Okay, Moran, son. Get that defense on. I wonder how the teleportation causes the frost.